See, that's the problem. You're not a gold digger. You keep messing with these broke men. Listen, look on the screen, look on the screen. I love it. What a beautiful picture, my darling. It says, my gold. And guess what, ladies? Specifically, black women, because you're taught the opposite, that should be your goal. Your goal, GOAL, is to have this, my gold. Uh huh. Listen, black women should have been gold diggers. Yeah, that's the problem because most of us are not. We're pretty much raised to, hey, if you want something, you got to go and get it yourself. And that's what we do because the men will let you down, disappoint you. Ask the moms, ask your mothers. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. My dad was a provider. So I don't have a woe it's me. My dad was gone. He wasn't there, I don't have that kind of story. I had a story where my father worked and my mom was at home and he took care of us. Mm-hmm. Dabbled into real estate, always working. We didn't have that. My dad would come home from work, I remember as a kid, and we had a split level home. So, one would we'd hop on the leg and he'd walk and like drag us. And then once you get to like what a split level the steps was, who wasn't on a leg, then you try to jump on his back, So one's on the back, your arms around his neck, and then you got one on each leg and he's walking and dragging it, just playing around. Yay! We were happy to see him come home. Yeah. So, but most black women, for us to want a man that's a provider, you can ask if one of these dudes has a job. Oh, she's a gold digger. You think so? No, that's the problem. Black women aren't digging for gold. No, they're not taught to do that. And see, there's more than one way to dig for gold. When you're going after that degree, you go, girl, you rock. You're digging for gold. When you're starting that new business, you go, girl, you're rock. You're digging for gold. If you just have an idea in your mind to start your business and that's your plan for your future, you're digging for gold. When you engage in family planning, you're digging for gold. When you decide that, guess what? He's already a baby that contaminator, you're digging for gold. He doesn't qualify. Why? You're digging for gold. You want the golden opportunity to try and have the best life you possibly can. And it doesn't mean rich. You could be rich and you can be rich and unhappy. Peace of mind, doing what's best for you, not what's best for me, Ma, and Mama. Well, I'm gonna have to stay home and not go to school. Gotta stay here with Mama because we're gonna left her without. No, no. Been saying it since 2022. It has to be about you. 2024, bad decision and dust buckets out the door. 2025, you do what's best for you so you can survive. Black women should have been digging for gold. Because if we're pretty much picking up dust because that's what's available. More than likely, but before it was the dust, the mom was with a man that was dusty. I saw a comment here and I was like, wow, that is awesome. One of the ladies said, when it comes to dating, it was a comment on a video that I did, and she says when it comes to dating, she wants to know if the father was there. And she was like, if it's a man, pretty much saying, a dad disappearing in that kind of home, not trying to hear it. Because obviously she equates that with dysfunction. And so behavior's learned. So if he's not there, you wonder why the jokers don't have a problem sitting up here creating fatherless homes. They don't have a problem with it. Why? That's what they come from. That's their norm. Like, oh girl, why are you picking up a dude that's like, oh my God, he's so problematic. He's a liability. That's what she saw her mother pick up. Her dad was problematic. Her dad was a liability. And the mom worked to support the whole darn family. The man sitting at home all day. Behaviors learned. But at some point, we got to stop and say, hey, we have to realize and analyze what is working and what is not working. And we got to do something a little different. If not, we're going to repeat the same steps over and over and over again. That's what we're going to do. Black women, it's about time. We're not digging for gold. We're just pretty much taking whatever shows up. When I look at the situation, the dynamics of the relationships in the community, for a black man, it can be a black woman that's accomplished. All he has to do is do two things: black and breathing. He can have 13, 55, 75 felonies, and it's okay. You're supposed to work with that. I think not. See, that's why we end up here. Black mothers, again, breadwinners by race. You can Google it yourself. Black mothers are most likely to be the primary breadwinners for their families, followed by Native American and multiracial mothers, and then Hispanic mothers. So, black mothers. This is 2017, 7 years ago. It's probably 94 now. 2017, 84.4% of black mothers were the primary, sole, or co breadwinners. This is more than twice as likely as white mothers and more than 50% more likely than Hispanic mothers. Native Americans, 67%. Multiracial mothers, 59%. I wonder how many of those multiracial mothers are married to black men, just curious. Hispanic mothers, 50%. Asian Pacific Islander mothers, 44.2%. Let me scroll down. Look at this. Education. Black wives are often better educated than their husbands. So was she digging for gold in a husband? She wasn't, because you would then want someone on your same page or up or above for his education. Maybe has more education. No, reaching down and pulling from the ground. Reaching down and pulling from the ground. Where does it get you? Primary breadwinners. Let's scroll down. And don't forget, we're into the fatherless homes. Hey, that's how we do. And don't try to tell me differently. I'm going to come at you. Good luck with it. Good luck picking up that dust. Marital status. It says white Asian American mothers are more likely to be married than Native American mothers and other mothers of color. Marriage and everything, neither is a fatherless darn home. But see, we're trying to get you to see, if you realize that marriage is business, then you sure as hell won't pick up a low performer. Why would you? Why would you go buy a darn car and that dang thing won't even go? You can't even ship. You can't go from park to reverse to drive. It ain't going nowhere. Be a fool and put your money on it. Can't get it off the lot. I just put down $5,000. You a fool. You can't even drive it. Oh, the engine doesn't work. It's malfunctioning. That's nonsensical. But see, we don't want to hear about that because that's not how we do. Most aren't taught about family because guess what? That's not what the men want. Let's be realistic. So it's all about them. So we just go ahead and cave in. Oh, well, they just want me to be a baby mama. So I'm going to settle for that. And he ain't got to do nothing but get me pregnant and go. And then when things get bad, I'm going to need somebody to come rescue my cute little Ash. My baby, girl. We tired of hearing about you and your baby. Find that ninja. Find the dust bucket. Where's the baby father? Please go find them because people are tired in their pockets. People are tired. And that's why when it's a decent black mother may have one or two and she's been holding it down, that's why she can't get any help. Why? Because the ones with 3, 5, 15 cheering, girl, they don't ran through everybody's pockets. People are tired. So then when you come, you've been self-sustaining, self-sufficient, holding it down, least little hiccup, because guess what? Life happens to us all. That's why you can't get any help, because you're the decent one. Why? Child, the ragged one that keep making the same decisions over and over and over again. Like the lady did the video yesterday. 5 kids. Oh my God. They can't help me because I'm paying cash. So you're trying to put the community, that some kind of hotline assistance program on blast. Why don't you put your baby daddy on blast? You call the news and let me guess. You want to put that system that you call that hotline, you want to put them on blast. Why don't you put your baby daddy on blast? Better yet, why don't you look in the mirror and put you on blast? This is why I cooked their dinner. Girl, the hot plate looked like it could fit in my hand. There wasn't even a stove in there. There was a microwave and a hot plate in the hotel, in the hotel, motel, whatever. Why cook their dinner? Why don't you call your baby daddy? How about we do some soul searching and realize how that happened? I've done that. Got myself into a jam, and I said, you don't always. You got a spouse or husband. Girl, sit down, stop and think. Boom! Sat down in the quiet, start running my mouth. Okay, so here's what has happened. What can you do? I want to do this and not that. What can you do? Maybe what you can do simply is sell that NVIDIA stock. How much you got? Mission accomplished. Gee, this happened. This is major. What can you do? You've got good credit. You can do this. And then offset it by this. Let's try to sit down, come up with a plan. But we can if we are having serious issues to address and we're not addressing those. We're getting ourselves in a fantasy land by ignoring it, just dancing and twerking, and I'm going to just tune out. And the problem's not going to go away. Sometimes we need the gift of silence. That way you can think. But I know sometimes people are so paralyzed by fear, afraid to even do that. And if you can't do that, you can't dig for gold. Digging for gold, that could be expanding your education, starting a business, maybe a second gig. Digging for gold, doing evaluating your life. Anybody subtracting to it, they gotta go. You're digging for gold. Why? You want to create a golden opportunity for you. What's wrong with you having a golden parachute? Black women, it's time to start digging for gold. And part of that is your goals. Your goal should be to stay away from a dust bucket. If the man doesn't qualify, he needs to go, bye. Seriously. I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show him. No, he's gonna show you. That's what they typically do. They end up showing you. And I'm gonna show him. He's gonna end up showing you. Watch. Digging for gold. Been dealing with dust. Where has it gotten us? Over 84.4% of the breadwinners. And that's in 2017. Do you not see? And I did the video on it. I said, I wonder what it was in 1970. 1970, I think it was a number like maybe 20%, maybe 40%. Have to go back to the video and check it out. You can Google it. But do you see the trajectory of the breadwinners in the community? Why? Digging for dust, dealing with dust, choosing dust, accepting dust. Ladies, they're not good enough for us. Some women, I've seen this. Like I said, it could be a man that's got something going on, so used to dust. You might come across a black man that's decent, about black family, want to have something, don't know what I have, want to have a relationship and not have kids too soon. Might have a plan. You're going to walk away from that man? A friend of mine had that problem. I said, she doesn't understand. She's used to a different world. So you're thinking after the relationship, get married, that kind of thing. And then, you want to kind of get here financially. She doesn't understand that. Doesn't understand it at all. That's why you're back and forth. She's used to baby mama. Okay, we're going to go ahead and have some kids now and then go ahead and get married, or time we get married, have some kids. She doesn't understand a plan. And might be trying to lock him down real quick because of his background, You see the family, when he comes from, what he's doing, try to lock him down. It might be it. I'm just saying. She's got short vision. And it's like, for black women, honey, it's not a plethora of men out there like that. I'm just keeping it real. My opinion. We can agree to disagree. But black women, it's time to start digging for gold. And digging for gold can also be reestablishing your goals. A man that doesn't have any, keep it moving. If he's just okay doing a 9 to 5 and barely getting by, or not working, just chilling on him and his mom and you, keep it moving, boo. Black women, it is time to set the goals. We need to go up another level. It's time. Been digging for dust. And look at the collective. Women out here homeless, living in cars. Where are the men? At least coming. If you're a decent man, I don't care if he's married on to somebody else. This is your ex-woman with a child out here. What the hell is that? And you will know that your child, the mother of your child, is homeless, and you don't care. If that was us over here, which I know he wouldn't do that, because he wouldn't do that. Wow, well, where is she staying? I mean, they can't come with us. We might have room. No, you can't come now. That's a little bit too close. You gotta open. You better be going to the bank. As a female, I just wouldn't have it. If your husband or your man got a baby mama homeless, oh my gosh, I don't even have to like the chick. Let her and the child, when something happens, we'd have to cash app, send her some money, get her into a hotel, and work something out. So the fact that these women are homeless with these children, where are the men? The men aren't there because the men don't care. Think about it. What kind of man have your seed homeless? What kind of, you are not even human to me. What the hell is wrong with you? Accepting dust. Black women, it is time to start digging for gold. And your goal should be to do what's best for you. It's time to dig for gold. We've been dealing with dust. And guess what? Look around. As a collective, it's not working out for us. Anyway, thanks for watching. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share them out.